What if I told you that some of the most underrated CS2 investments are already almost gone forever, buried in collections that Valve has already secretly discontinued, and barely anyone is talking about it right now? Today I'm diving into some of the most underrated CS2 investments, the best CS2 opportunity you will ever have. And while everyone is hyped about the new Genesis update and the new shop system and how you can buy these skins right now, I think that Valve has actually revealed something way bigger here. Something that could potentially change everything in the CS2 system right now and how skins and cases work in the future. It could also completely end CS2 cases in just a couple of years. It is definitely possible Valve has started something way bigger than we think. So if you are serious about CS2 investing, or you just don't want to miss out the next breakout skin, let's get right into our first investment on our list. Alright, let's start talking about the skin that is definitely flying under the radar right now. It's the AK-47 X-Ray from the Havoc collection. It's a red skin. It is a little bit on the expensive side. This one is in the field tested version. It's currently worth around $1,000 on the Steam community market. The price has definitely increased over the last couple of months because all the skins, all the factory new skins have been pumping in its price. You've probably watched my videos. If you haven't seen them, you should definitely watch them after this video because I'm always covering hot CS2 investments that you should be looking at right now. Obviously, I think this skin looks very beautiful. It's very unique. A lot of people were hating on it back in the day. They were saying it's not that good looking, but I can guarantee you that it's definitely a good investment since this is a discontinued skin from a very nice collection that has been gone for years now. It's the rarest skin from this whole collection. That's why it's very desirable. This is no mid-tier skin with no identity. Everybody knows this skin very well. This skin has the potential to become like a cult classic, I would say. Think of how prices moved for all the AKs for the Redline, for example, or the case hardened. Back in the day, the price just completely skyrocketed and this skin was staying all the time at the same price. Nobody was touching it. You give this thing a couple of years, a couple of new CS2 engine updates with the better lighting, this skin would definitely pop and prices could reach new all-time highs. Let's get right into the next investment on our list. The AWP Silk Tiger is also from the Havoc collection. It's a classified, so it's a pink skin, not a red one. It's a little bit cheaper, but in my honest opinion, I think that this AWP definitely looks better than the AK, but on the other hand, people on the community really do not enjoy it that much, so the prices are not that expensive. I mean, they've risen since the hype is here. We have a lot of new players coming to the game. Here's, for example, a budget-friendly CS2 investment right here. It's also from the Havoc collection. It's the Glock Franklin. Some of you probably know it. It has been around for a while already. Definitely nowadays, not a lot of people using this skin in-game. I definitely think that this Glock is very unique looking. I like the dollar bills. I really enjoy it. It's just a very unique skin that we'll never see in game before. It's also discontinued, obviously. That's why the prices are currently rising steadily. It's like a very nice investment. You could buy this skin, for example, use it as a play skin. Down the line, it will rise a little bit. I could see it gaining like 30 to 50% in the upcoming few months. It's definitely possible since nobody's talking about these collections. The next skin is from the Canals collection, and if you know this collection, there is one skin that is very desirable, that is very rare. Nobody in the day was buying it. It's the AWP, the Prince from the Canals collection, as I already said. I personally think this is one of the best AWP skins. It could be also better than the Dragon Lore in some people's opinions, but I definitely would love to have this skin. It's super rare, it's very expensive. Obviously, I know you probably will not go ahead and buy this skin, but I just wanted to cover it since it's a very good investment overall. It has steadily risen in the last couple of years. It's going to steadily rise. It's gonna stay very demanded. It's just very unique looking. I mean, there's always the battle between the Gangnir, the Dragon Lore, and the Prince. Tell me in the comments which AWP would you rather use. I would love to know your opinion. The Mag 7 Think You Dare is also from the Canals collection. It is the only pink skin that this collection has. It's very desirable. It's also very expensive since it's a direct trade-up skin for the previous AWP we just covered, which is thousands upon dollars. On the other hand, this skin in a minimal wear version is going around for like $600, somewhere in that area. I mean, there are not a lot of markets for it. Personally, I would love to own this skin since it would be crazy to do like maybe a 10% trade up for the Prince. Let me know down below, would you like to see that? That would be crazy. If you don't have that much money, I definitely suggest you looking in these dual Berettas Emeralds. Also from the Canals collection, they look very nice. This is a blue skin. This would be a very good investment. They're currently worth around like $40 somewhere in that area. I can see them rising up towards $100 in the future because these skins just get used up in trade-ups. A lot of people are purchasing them just to keep them for the long run. It's a very good investment, trust me guys. You can definitely use them as a play skin. They look very unique in my opinion. I would definitely buy them. The AK-47 Baroque Purple is also a very decent looking skin. I mean, it's not the brightest, it's not the flashiest, but it's a decent investment if you ask me. Since I can see these skins rising in its price over the long run. Since this is like a light blue skin, it gets used up like crazy in trade-ups. It's discontinued. It's an AK-47 skin from such a nice collection. The last collection on our list is the Control collection, and most of you probably know this collection the most. The AWP is a very good investment. It's currently worth around like $1,000 somewhere in that area. You can also find them on third-party websites for 800 to 700. Sometimes people sell them really cheap off. I mean, the fate really depends. It makes the price. But overall, it's a discontinued skin. It's the rarest from the Control collection. It's even rarer than the Blue Phosphor. Obviously, we'll be covering the Blue Phosphor as well, but this AWP is also very overlooked. I think it's almost cheaper than the Blue Phosphor, and I'm here asking myself, damn, that's crazy. The Blue Phosphor is a direct trade-up for the AWP Fate, so that's why this is a way better investment in my opinion as well. For example, you buy the Blue Phosphor, you have a play skin, you use it, it's currently around like $800 to $900. I still think this is a very good investment in my opinion. It should be priced the same as the Hot Rod, and the Hot Rod is absolutely exploding. It's almost like at $3,000 and it started under $1,000 somewhere in that area over the last couple of years. It was very desirable, not that big of a supply. This means the prices would go eventually higher. This is obviously happening also to the Blue Phosphor. Let's get right into our last investment on our list. It is a very unique looking skin. Some people call it the Pepsi skin because it's like red and blue. As you can see, the 5.7 berries and cherries from the Control collection is a very good looking skin. Over the last couple of months and years, it has completely skyrocketed in its price. I used to have some. I have bought them for like $80 to $90 in the factory new version, and sold them for almost $230 somewhere in that area. Currently thinking to myself, damn, why did I sell them? Because I can see them rising even more in the future. You could definitely do some trade-up skins for this. I'm also investing. If you haven't seen my other CS2 investment videos, you should definitely go ahead and watch them. I have been covering investments that you should definitely take a look at right now. Congratulations to those who won the giveaway. There are 3 winners. I've selected them in the previous video, guys. So if you don't want to miss out also on the giveaways, definitely subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up, I would appreciate it a lot, and you'll be eligible for the future giveaways. You can see up on the screen the winners of these giveaways. I will be randomly sending you either the Mag 10 or the shotgun. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.